Welcome. This is Cole05 playing Elden Ring Ascension mod. It's also playing on a Hell option as well. Now I've recorded this a few months in previously, so there's an update that's just been released, so it won't be exactly as what I'm playing right now, but we'll catch up to it. Hey all, so this has been quite a long time between breaks. Oh, and the audio there in the background. It's white-back audio. I'll put a link in the description at the bottom, but yeah, there'll be a few moments where I'll just stop and let the music sing because I really like it. I think it's great. Anyway, back to the game. So this mod is amazing. No, it's getting there. But yes, you watch this. The difficulty, just all about it. So yeah, definitely if you jumped on this channel for me playing Cinders and just putting as many enemies as I can on the screen, yeah, that's as expected. I can never do the siren. Yeah, I just got keen for it, but I did. But look at the status bar. So yeah, direct you back to that poison that it brought up. Yeah, so just letting that music play, it's so nice, isn't it? Something that I like for sure. Anyway, yeah, no, so this is just a different method for me to do my recording, and yeah, no. Elden Ring, it's got I've slept on it for a bit, but no, mods, that's why I get a PC. I love playing with these mods. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely where this is the game point here. I didn't show them shooting their bolts, but you'll see that in a minute. One of the big mechanics of this mod introduces a few more projectiles, but we'll go through as we go. But no, obviously, you know, the effect on the weapon, so you got almost all automatic buff that'll be given to every weapon in the game, and I just kept in here. It's just made, you know, a bit reminiscing of this game, and I was just enjoying the amount of sort of, I guess, power you feel. It allows you, it makes you feel like you want to use all the different weapons and spells, and yes, spells very good note here in this boss battle, because this Soldier of Gothric, yeah, he and the Banished Knight, he destroyed me for quite a number of attempts until I woke up. But no, again, look at the status there. So yeah, pretty much that ice, the frost mechanic, yeah, if that gets to 100%, you're pretty much dead. You'll see some of the quickness of some of these effects. They have, I think, lessened in the newest update. I literally played just the other day, like mid-September. Yeah, so now I realize, oh, I've got some spells. Let's use those. Pause. Yeah, so, and the spells have unique traits as well. So this again has been adjusted, updated in some of the newer versions. But fire is proccing poison. So now you'll see he's taken heaps of chunks of damage. That's he's got poison on him. A number of the fire effects give poison. So yeah, went from getting demolished by this guy to, yeah, and now I'm actually celebrating because it took me quite a long time. Yes, I admit I'm not a good player of the Dark Souls. Oh, this is awesome. So look at the bottom, the top right, I should say, the top, you know, mid right corner. You can see the tree sentinel moving around. And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, oh yeah, I know there's another enemy in this area. Where's going on? Oh, it's immediately destroyed. And he's almost killed my NPC as well. Yeah, so I snuck around and got the next bonfire here. But yeah, no, I went up. So this recording is ages ago, like this will probably be end of August, early September sort of thing. So I've played a newer character that's got heaps more levels. So yeah, still sitting on level 1 of this new game right now. But I came back to try and fight this duo, and I'm still getting destroyed, so I need to have an anti-magic. Oh, so okay, here I'll start to talk about some of the items that have been modified in this mod. Definitely number of the outfits, they have a huge amount of effects. Huge amount. A distribution of effects throughout. So definitely look at the effects description. I thought, you know, with the multiple enemies dropped in the spawn, I was wanting to get a double backstab going on. Anyway, so I did want to talk about some of the other effects that are going on here. Yeah, actually, before I get to that, in the description to how to kick this mod off, and yes, I'll put the links in the bottom as well in the description. I had an issue where I followed through the instructions, through all the files in the directory as needed, but definitely follow the next few steps of using the exe that the mod gives you. I was stuffing around for a while, I actually recorded a bit thinking I was in the hell mod. I was using parts of the mod, but I didn't get the extra enemies spawned, so just don't do what I did. Follow the instructions completely, launch the game through the exe. Actually, yeah, I had a little issue myself as well. I'd launch through the exe, but I need to have Steam enabled as well. Oh, this is so nice.
How they serve but you, I can play turning runes into to aid you. Read to the fur with me. Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Yeah, I don't know, I just like that transition. It was completely unintentional, but I thought that was really nice. Yeah, no, so, oh, here we go. Here's a big display of how deadly everything is. So granted, I probably had enough time to find a pellet. Actually, that's what I was doing, was running away to try and look through my items. But yeah, that poison proc just gets so quick. And it gets far more lethal. Some of the fights, especially the boss battles, some of the effects, but they have been toned down as far as I'm aware. As I kept saying, the newer versions are a little bit more respectful. Yeah, because that's the other thing, like, everything the enemies can do, you can do, which is pretty, I don't know, I like that in this. Particularly because Elden Ring, like, I didn't get, when I was playing vanilla, I didn't really get that far to actually get full-on endgame, oh, he's a little sneaky, to use all that awesome stuff. So I love this mod for putting stuff in your hands immediately, and somehow, like, I pick up 2 whips here for some reason, just get absolutely demolished. But yeah, no, so definitely by the end of this episode, I find like a god tier weapon in the early game, and it pretty much carries me through for the next, the next few sessions. Anyway, so yeah, this is just me trying to get back into creating content. Yeah, I definitely see how formidable that poison is. But yeah, no, the spells, obviously they're giving you 3 projectiles. I kind of glossed over this earlier. And yeah, so you may have noticed, I neglected to mention earlier, when you hold up and cast a max charge spell, my mana isn't using, it's only using a very small portion. Again, that frost just destroys me. Oh, here's another quick weird one that has got patched out. It's not the case. So the horse gets destroyed by a couple of minor things, and I go to test this again in a second. And I hope I recorded the fight with Agil because he was menacing. So my horse got killed just by the horn then as well. This seems to be patched out. Or at least the effects are far less. Sorry, I just had to let that synthwave sort of 90s me just doing a little heist and getting destroyed. Yeah, so then I just decided to do a bit of exploring around, collecting some materials and stuff. So yeah, that's the other thing you would have noticed, but materials, definitely the upgrade, so stones, smithing stones, they've been times by 20 or so, giving you a whole lot more to play with. You may have noticed as well, the souls, runes or whatever, they've increased as well. And also, I don't use many status build-ups here, not status build-up, buffs, so spell buffs and things like that, they last a whole lot longer too. NPCs, they've got different outfits. So I like this as a little bit of a heist. I get destroyed here, and then I run around a little bit trying to kite these guys. Anyway, so yeah, no, just a huge advertisement for this mod, and I would love it to continue. I really would. I know this author for their extended mods for all the different games through at least Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, trying to think now of whatever else. I'm sure I'm misquoting, but the author, the producers of this mod, please. I love your content. I really appreciate it. I think it's great. Keep doing it. For me, I would love a Cinders type where I can control like the difficulty, add more spawns. I think they've done a good job with the spawns just here, but it's not exactly how I wanted it, how I had it in Dark Souls 3, or how it was given to you. See these pretty much spawn just on top of each other, and I have noticed a little weirdness. Sometimes the enemies will just start sliding across the floor or get wedged into places they weren't supposed to be, but for now, it's excellent. Yeah, so anyway, this series, it's probably just going to be, you know, a couple of 10-minute videos, whatever I can put work in here and there. But anyway, yeah, okay, these enemies are the gateway to endgame from what I played at least. So the weapon they're holding, yeah, it's excellent, and I won't spoil anything for the next episode, but this just carried me for so much. But as I said, the updates, I think it's far more balanced, so you should get a richer experience